Riding the subway to New York City is always an adventure. Hi, I'm Tarrent-Arthur Henry, and this is the Communi. I remember an incident when I was riding on the subway, and there was maybe about 10 people on the train, and there was a gentleman on the train, and he had his kids with him, and his kids were running all over the train, yelling and screaming like they were in a playground. Most of the passengers on the train were annoyed, but as we normally do in New York when we ride the train, we just mind our business. But there was one passenger who finally had enough. He approached the man, the father of the kids, and he said to him, "Aren't you gonna do something about those kids?" The man just sat there, his head down, didn't utter a word. Finally, he tapped the guy on the shoulder. He said, "Yo, man, aren't you gonna do something about those kids?" So the man slowly raised his head. He looked the guy in the eye, and he says, "When I get home, I have to tell my kids that their mother's dead." The man who approached him about the kids was speechless. He couldn't say a word. So he lowered his head too, and he just walked back to his seat and sat there. I was close enough to overhear the conversation, and I began to say to myself, it says, you never know what somebody's going through. It pays for us to have empathy for other people, because what a situation may seem like in the natural may not be that way spiritually. I've learned to spiritually discern situations. Maybe it's a gift from God. Maybe it's just something I acquired over the years. But I've learned to have empathy towards people, because you never know what another person is going through. What may seem like on the surface may be something that we could possibly deal with, or it may seem like something that is an obvious situation, could be annoying to us, but we never know what's going on with a person unless we ask them what's going on. Sometimes just pay to just go alongside a person and just give them a cordial greeting, ask them how you doing, because sometimes a person may be going through a difficult time, and all they need is for someone like you or I just to come alongside them and be there for them. Sometimes just be a listening ear. Sometimes just be a word of wisdom. Or sometimes just your presence alone, is enough to take that person out of the dark place they may be in at the time. So I leave you today with the word is that empathy. We must have empathy for one another, because we never know what another person might be going through. It may seem like on the surface a situation that is solvable, maybe a situation that we feel that we have the solution to, but sometimes it just goes a little bit deeper than that. I'm Tarrent-Arthur Henry. Thanks for watching.